Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Martin Wenzel. I'm in Limerick, Ireland. And I'm going to be heading over to pick up some wood shavings, I believe. We're going to be taking it up to northern Great Britain. Somewhere up in Scotland. Didn't do any episodes of it, but I did a few jobs in one of the Teslas. But I've since switched back to the regular Scania I've got, and given I hired an employee to drive this truck while I was driving the Tesla, and now she's out driving the Tesla. I do find the jobs for the employees a little bit interesting because they just drive between your main garage and wherever they're going. So they'll drive Dusseldorf to, Lillehammer, and then Lillehammer back to Dusseldorf. So it would be a little bit nice if she would bounce around and go to different places. I think I've maxed out. I think she already maxed out her long distance stuff. Wow, brakes on this thing are way stronger than what I remember in the American trucks, at least. Driving on the other side of the road, but my truck is set up for obviously left-hand driving on the right-hand side of the road. So a little bit difficult to see what's going on that right side. Have to look over at that mirror. Again, looking at the wonderful work of Coast to Coast. ProMods. Coast to Coast is American truck. ProMods, and they've just updated to 2.3, and they've been working on that for a while, I guess. And they wanted to get it out, despite the fact that they will have to update to probably 2.31 or whatever it'll be when Euro Truck Simulator updates and receives the trailer ownership and all that stuff. So I'm gonna hang on to my $1.50 that I usually spend to download ProMods, and wait until 3.31 or whatever. Let's get this job. Here we are. We're gonna be taking wood shavings up to Vive, Great Britain, up in Scotland, some island. We're actually be taking the ferry for 85 kilometers, 1,153 kilometers on land. What's the best way to get over there? I think I can go over this way. Okay, this is a lumber yard. Okay, this is really just damage my wheels. there we go. Unfortunately, the cables don't connect to this trailer. But still connected, so here we go. It's 8 o'clock already. So we're gonna be driving through the night. Now I wonder if that 85 kilometers is going to be split over 2 ferries, because we're going to have to take the ferry from Ireland to obviously Britain, and then maybe to that island, I think. Well, it might not be on an island actually, because the map is a little off with not sure when you add Russia and all the other maps, it kind of messes up Britain and Ireland. Make sure we got the lights on. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Remember, we are in the UK, or well, technically we're in Ireland right now, not the UK, but they also drive on the left side of the road. Always enjoyable, some night driving. Got to keep your eyes on the rear tail lights though. Whenever they start flashing, people start braking, you want to kind of slow down so you don't get right up into their rear end. Now I'm not sure if last episode I had already installed these. I don't think I did, because those 2 episodes I recorded right on top of each other, and it was the highlight Russia, because I had added all the Russia map and everything else, Romania, the steppes, all that. So now I've added in all of Jazzy Cat's Euro Truck Simulator 2 traffic packs. All his traffic pack, his cars, his cargo. The cargo packs are enormous. I did not realize how big they are over here on Euro Truck Simulator. So many different cargos. You should never be taking the same cargo twice if you have that in your mod folder. But the drawback is that with the maps, the first time you load all those maps, the Russia map, the Romania map, ProMods, everything together, it takes a few minutes, but then it caches it, and so the next time it takes no time at all. But with Jazzy Cat stuff, every single time it has to load all of it again and again, and it's probably 3 or 4 gigabytes worth of mods. Whoa, okay, that's the what? All right, I didn't see the speed limit sign anywhere. Yeah, but the cargo pack, just the cargo for Jazzy Cat is about 1-2 gigabytes. Alright. And every time you load the game, every time you load into the profile, it has to reload all that content. And it usually, I timed it out, it takes between 6 and 8 minutes to get my game loaded to play Euro Truck Simulator. So if I'm playing Euro Truck Simulator, I'm doing 2 or 3 jobs if I can in a sitting, because it takes so much time just to get into the game at this point with all those mods. But it's totally worth it. All the truck paints and all the different cargo, the train cargo you can bring, the military cargo, just the thousands of different trailers and bits of cargo that Jazzy Cat has put together over the years. It just boggles my mind how much content he's created in just his cargo pack, let alone the cars and the motorcycles and the buses and everything else. So if you are patient enough to let it load, I highly suggest getting all of Jazzy Cat's stuff. There are some that don't work together. If you look in the description below, I'll have it listed out what mods I have. You can't, I'm not sure which one it is. Oh, I gotta get all the way over here, and this guy is not gonna let me come over. Sorry. Turn to the blinker. I love how there's always a cop. There's always a cop, and I think we have to get off here as well. Bad driving on my part, but even if I had my blinker on and was moving over properly, that guy would have run into me, because they hit their brakes, but then as soon as you move over, they just dart into you. And I've been hit even when I'm driving through a green light, and these AI cars will drive through it, which is very realistic, actually. Alright, we've just entered Northern Ireland, I think. Not much of a border there or anything. But as you can see, the speed limit is now 97 kilometers per hour, because we are now in the Imperial system. So I believe 97 would be probably 60 miles per hour, 65 miles per hour. And usually I'll switch everything out to the miles, but I don't want to back out and do that right now, so we'll just keep everything kilometers. It keeps it realistic too with my truck, because my truck would be, the electronic speedometer right there says 98. It would be 98, but if I switch it to miles, to the Imperial system, it actually changes everything on my digital dashboard as well, except for it doesn't change the analog speedometer and everything, so it'd still be near 100, but it would say the digital would all be in miles. And who knows, maybe you can do that in trucks. You can switch the units. I've never experienced it. My car here in China is in kilometers, and it can only be in kilometers, and my cars in America were all in miles, and I never saw any settings to change that. Alright, I think we're going to be getting off right here. Lisburn. And the ubiquitous Golden Arches. Belfast on the M1. The North. Yeah, I love how they do that. It's like the North, the South, the West, the East. Oh, that yawn always creeps me out. But the little, I think I had a setting where it would do the beep, 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 beep. That wasn't much better. It's almost like when you hear your, the song that you set as your alarm clock. It always ruins that song. Because every time you hear it, you kind of freak out and go, oh man, oh, okay, I'm already awake. I don't have to get up. But we do need to start finding somewhere to rest. About an hour and a half. Our guy's starting to yawn. Don't see anything in the immediate vicinity. Vicinity. Not sure what a vicinity is, but the vicinity. And I'm sure there'll be something in Belfast. There's gotta be. So that sign said 50 miles per hour, so we'll have to go down to 80 kilometers per hour. I'm always amazed by the speed limits here in the UK and everywhere in Euro Truck Simulator, like 90 kilometers per hour for the trucks. And then I look at the speed limit right outside my apartment here in China, this road, 90 kilometers per hour, and there's stoplights on the road too. And did a bike ride yesterday, and seems like it's that time of year. It's September now, so a little bit cooler, not a ton cooler than August or July, but a little bit cooler. And they're tearing up, it seems, every single road. They're just ripping up little chunks of it, just little sections on the, you know, off in the shoulder or in the curb area, and just everywhere, just tearing it up and not completing it, not finishing the job, and then just tearing it up, and it sits there for a number of days. What is this guy doing? For a number of days. What are you doing? Am I in the wrong lane? Am I in the wrong lane? What just happened there? What just happened? Why were all the trucks moving over into my lane? Was I in the wrong lane? I don't know. That's ridiculous. Got some damage there. Thankfully, no trailer damage. That was ridiculous. So anyway, they're tearing up all the roads. There's a little construction, just little things, just patching up the road. Even I don't know why they're patching up the road, because there was where they're tearing it up, I don't remember there being any like real big potholes or anything. Alright, had to just recover from the game crashing, but that actually helps us because I skipped this off-ramp, and I should probably get off here so I can stop in Belfast and rest. Okay, car, I'm moving over. I love it. I wish the AI would react to your blinkers. Because you turn your blinkers on, they just speed up and close the gap. Realistic, but incredibly annoying. This car's gonna cut me off, right? Yep. Oh no. Starting to doze here. Come on. What in the heck is going on here? Can't get right into the right shifting. Now I wonder if we could just go to the docks and take the ferry from there. Well, I was rudely interrupted about my story, my bike ride story, so I will go into that next episode and go into a little bit about what I'm doing besides making some videos and running my school and everything else. Pull in over here. Before I doze off completely. About 3 in the morning. And we've officially discovered Belfast. So I think that hotel is where we're going to be stopping. There we go. It's like, find a place to rest. I am in a place to rest. Okay, let me turn off my engine and rest. Alright, until next time, this is Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm in Belfast, on my way to Scotland. Take care. Happy trucking.